Hello friends, today I will discuss the derivation for torque and power developed in a cylindrical rotor type synchronous motor. This cylindrical rotor type synchronous motor is also called non-salient pole type synchronous motor. This is also called wound rotor type synchronous motor. So to derive the power developed in this motor, let me consider the lagging power factor load on the synchronous motor. That is, vector diagram is as shown below. Here VA is the applied voltage per phase to the stator and EF is the excited voltage in the stator, and IA is the stator current. This is also called the armature current. RA is the stator resistance per phase. This is also called armature resistance per phase. And XS is the synchronous reactance of the synchronous motor. And IA is the stator current per phase. It is lagging with respect to the applied voltage VA by phi, like this. This is called the power factor angle. And the angle between the applied voltage VA and the EF is delta. This is also called the power angle. For this lagging load, that is, the excitation is such that the induced EMF EF is less than the applied voltage per phase to the stator, then let VA is taken as reference, that is VA at an angle of 0 degrees. EF is written as EF at an angle of minus delta. This minus delta indicates it lags the VA by delta. Similarly, synchronous impedance can be written as ZS is equal to RA plus JXS. This can also be written as ZS at an angle of theta S. And from this, it is possible to calculate theta S, that is theta S is equal to tan inverse XS by RA. Then the per phase complex power for this motor can be written as S is equal to VA IA star. Expanding this, that is S is equal to VA into IA, means the armature current or the stator current per phase can be written as VA minus EF divided by ZS. And this can be further simplified like this: VA into VA star, here star should be there, divided by ZS star. Similarly, VA into EF star divided by ZS star. So ZS star means complement of ZS. So this VA can be written as VA0. Similarly, VA at an angle of 0 degrees, because 0 degrees do not have minus or plus big angle. So divided by ZS is already defined as ZS at an angle of theta S, but here ZS star means complementary, that is ZS into at an angle of minus theta S minus VA at an angle of 0 into EF at an angle of delta. So divided by ZS at an angle of minus theta S. So here EF is written there, EF at an angle of minus delta. When we take complement of it, then we get EF at an angle of delta. So after further expanding it, that is VA square divided by ZS, its angle can be shifted to the numerator, that is at an angle of theta S minus VA EF divided by ZS at an angle of theta S plus delta. This theta minus theta S going to the numerator and delta is already there, so add those two. Then the real power per phase from this equation can be written as or simply power, real form of the power, complex power, can be written as Va square into cos theta s divided by Zs minus Va into Ef divided by Zs cos of theta s plus delta. Similarly, the reactive power component from the complex power can be written as Q is equal to Va square divided by Zs sin theta s minus Va Ef divided by Zs sin delta plus theta s. For all practical purpose, in a synchronous motor, the armature resistance, that is stator resistance per phase Ra, is considered approximately equal to 0. Then Zs can be written as Ra plus Jxs. So Ra is 0. So then 0 plus Jxs, that becomes J into Xs. This Zs can be further written as Xs at an angle of 90 degrees. That is theta s is 90 degrees and Zs magnitude is Xs. Then substituting this angle theta s in the real part of the apparent power, that is P, is equal to Va square divided by Zs cos 90 minus Va Ef divided by Zs cos of delta plus 90 degrees. So here cos 90 becomes 0 and here cos delta plus 90 becomes minus sin delta. So it's already minus here, minus into minus, so that becomes plus. So real power P is equal to Va into Ef into sin delta divided by Xs. So this is the real part of the reactive complex power. So in the synchronous motor, assume that the input power is equal to mechanical power developed, assuming that the losses are negligible. In that case, mechanical power developed per phase Pm can be written as Ea Ef sin delta by Xs. So this is per phase. For 3 phases, that is total mechanical power developed in the synchronous motor Pm can be written as 3 into Va into Ef into sin delta divided by Xs, and this 3 Va Ef divided by Xs can be written as P max, that is Pm is equal to P max into sin delta, where P max is equal to 3 Va into Ef divided by Xs. So we know the power and torque relation, that is power is equal to omega into T. So since the motor runs at synchronous speed, so mechanical torque developed T is equal to Pm by omega s, where this omega s is nothing but synchronous speed of the motor. And then the total torque can be written as 3 Va into Ef sin delta divided by Xs into omega s. This mechanical power developed equation is already calculated, that is this, that is 3 Va Ef sin delta by Xs. So this value is written here in the torque equation, that is Pm by omega s. In place of Pm, this is written here. So then we get torque developed in the synchronous motor, that is 3 Va into Ef into sin delta divided by Xs omega s. So 3 Va Ef divided by Xs omega s can be taken as maximum torque, that is T max into sin delta, where T max is nothing but 3 Va Ef divided by omega s into Xs.